is not distributable. Is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed.
Please take this as a good solid warning. If you don't want nightmares for the rest of your life.
Right. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. For content warnings, please visit. I'm not reading that.
Dang.
Alright. Are you recording on your end?
Yeah.
Okay, good. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you are at least 13 years of age, and you consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess.
And the club would be so much better.
Mary's just trying to impress me.
That's not...
Insulted. Mary looks away.
I meant that you know.
I believe you.
I like how none of them have a flat chest.
Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? Literature. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me that I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it is my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could possibly be the board member of any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year?
The Cobra's back.
What?
The Cobra's back.
The Cobra has returned. Well, to be honest, I can't stand it from politics. I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing more but arguing about the budget and the publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream.
Oh. Monica's a really great leader!
Yuri nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in this club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting all of the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature.
What?
You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile.
So you did catch that she doesn't like literature, right?
Yeah. I mean, like, I don't like literature, but I like literature, man.
Why wouldn't you do something that piques your interest?
I mean, you probably read that wrong somehow, some way. Okay, continue. Onwards. But if it makes school events, like the festival, that much more important. I'm confident that we can really grow this club before we graduate. What? Okay.
What?
Right, everyone?
Oh. Yeah! We'll do our best.
You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have really worked hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they all grew so Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
So, Azzy, what kinds of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have any good way of answering that. Manga? I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of the teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Why did I choose such hard voices to do?
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her writing. Reading.
Want to try that once more?
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in a world of books, not people.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
I read horror. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
Yeah.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you.
I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down.
The voice.
Serial horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
I'll be pulling your voice. I hate horror.
Oh, why is that?
Well, Mitsuki's eyes dart all over me for a split second.
All over?
Shush, all over me. Okay, split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually write it down. My heart's going so fast. Okay. That's right. You usually. I go to Papa Bridge now. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? I guess you was that idea. You left a piece of scrap paper behind at last club behind last club meeting. Paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called. Don't say it out loud. And give it back. Fine.
Your cupcakes! Your poems! Everything about you is just as cute as you are!
Mary sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. Those aren't her shoulders. I'm sorry to tell you this. I'm not cute.
Why are you trying to sound offended with that?
Huh?
Nothing.
Natsuki, do you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? For science fair? I could show you a picture later. No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Oh, not a very confident writer yet?
Oh. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel more comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri.
I wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay. I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri quizzically look at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even.
Mhm. Let's do it!
Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Nancy?
Monica
It's loud.
smiled.
Okay. Mom smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back in the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sarah might have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decisions. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. What?
I'm sorry, I thought.
You all... Right, I'm defensiveless at these girls. Against these... How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That's it. If writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls... Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club.
Can you only join one club in this school? Like, seriously?
One by one, the girl's eyes lit up.
Yes! I'm so happy!
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey!
You really did scare me for a moment.
If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official.
Why does she keep doing the cobra?
Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can all officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over me once more. Over at me. Azzy, I look forward to seeing you. Azzy, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Am I really impressed the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey, Azzy, since we're already... Oh, wait, wrong voice, kind of. Hey, Azzy, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right. Sarah and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay. But okay, well, that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, her mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Atsuki, Yuri, and, of course, Monica.
Oh, Monica, where art thou, Monica?
God. Will I really be happy spending every day after school at the literature club? Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make I will just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight.
I think this is a good place to leave off for
Continue.
this episode.
Because I know, but there's a tiny bit more until the end of the day. Okay.
Fine. Right. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most.
Okay, so here's when we decide which girl do we like the most.
Which one do you want to go after?
I don't know. Which one do you?
This
Yuri?
one. Yeah, Yuri.
So you want to go like, because she's darker and like. I think that going with philosophy might be good for her. Yeah. Unrequited? Or insight. Maybe insight.
Oh, she was alone.
Tenacious, maybe?
What? I wonder what. I want to click unstable.
Oh,
hey!
Graveyard.
Graveyard.
Yeah. Vivacious. Yeah. Unending. Maybe that one.
Ooh, hey.
Yeah. Pretty good.
Sadness.
I don't know. It could be that, or it could be Yuri or Natsuki, I think. Do not do suicide. I know which one that is.
Frightening.
Right. Yeah. Doki! I don't know which one that is, but please.
She opened her legs.
That's attractive.
Rain cloud?
Maybe, I think Wrath. Yeah! Judgment?
Massacre.
Okay.
Secretive?
Yeah. Tragedy?
What?
No, bring it. Grief. Grief.
Grief.
Don't listen to me anymore. Oh, horror.
Where?
She said something earlier. Yeah, I got something right in this. Contamination?
Ooh.
Yeah. Tears. That one, because I don't know what it means. When you're just anxiety, maybe. Yeah.
When in doubt, always go with anxiety. Alright.
Maybe flee?
Cool.
Yeah.
Heaven sent.
No, I don't think so.
Intellectual. What?
Oh yeah, well, definitely.
Yes. Alright. Is this a new day?
Yeah.
Alright, so...
Save.
Save. Alright. We're gonna leave this off here for this episode. Wolfpack out.
Sure. Let's go with that one.